I'm going to tell you guys exactly what is going to happen with KASPA next over the next 12 months. Let's jump right on into it. First off, we're going to start with the fact that we already know Kraken listed KASPA, and that is just the first domino to fall in the line of a lot of dominoes still to come in the near future. We come over here to markets, we can see Kraken right here at number 3. The volume isn't terribly high, but they've listed it nonetheless, and that is the first pillar to fall, tier 1 centralized exchange. Now, I want to go into the next scenario here, and that is going to be Binance. And there's been a lot of smoke with Binance lately, and usually with smoke, there is fire eventually. Now, just over the last few days, some of you guys have probably already seen this, but I'm going to reiterate it here because I think it's extremely important. We know back in August of 2024, Binance launched a KASPA mining pool. And speculation there was that they were going to use this to accumulate the mining fees and pack their bags, accumulate KASPA for a spot listing later on. Right? We're just speculating at that point. But since then, they have integrated their Binance Web3 wallet as well as Trust Wallet, which is an official Binance wallet as well. They have integrated KASPA onto those wallets. You can't trade with it yet, you can't see it yet, but the integration has been done behind the scenes. And just a couple days ago now, on the 27th, you have Binance again specifying that they are adding incentives for their mining pools. Whereas if you mine KAS on a Binance pool, you can get a share of an extra bonus of 88,000 KASPA. And I believe it's a 1% fee as well. But nonetheless, they're adding these incentives to the KASPA mining pool that they own, operate, and have set up. Now, the significance here is that if we come over here and look at Humble here on X, he has gone back and done the research, and CFX, these are all Ravencoin and Flux, all proof of work mineable coins that have been up and running for a little while now. But if we look at here, in late 2022, Binance Pool launched mining. So they set up a mining pool for CFX. January 2023, they added mining incentives. And in January 2023, a spot listing within weeks. Ravencoin, Q3 2021, they added a mining pool. Q4 2021, they added incentives. In early 2022, spot listing showed up. Flux, same thing. Q4 2021, mining pool. Q1 2022, they added incentives to their mining pool. Q2 2022, spot listing. So, the significance of the fact that in August of this year, they opened up a mining pool, Binance did. A few days ago, in November 2024, they added incentives for mining KASPA in their mining pool. And that just begs the question, is a spot listing coming by the end of this year or Q1 next year? Based on history, it would tell us that that is very probable to happen. Okay? It's not a guarantee, but there's a lot of coincidences here, and usually where there's smoke, there's fire. My next prediction here is that Binance is going to list KASPA Q1 of 2025. Okay? That's within 3 to 4 months from now. I'm almost positive that's going to happen based on all of this information that they are putting out here in the ether for us to see. We also need to talk about the fact that Binance is the world's biggest crypto exchange, and it does as much volume as KASPA's current top 10 listings do put together. So if you take KASPA's top listings, Bybit, BitGet, Kraken, KuCoin, we go here by 24-hour volume. You've got Gate.io, Mexi, LBank, XT, BitGet, Bybit. You take the top 10 in trading volume, and Binance alone does that, matches it. So that's how significant Binance is and how many people in general use Binance. So a listing is extremely bullish for KASPA and for KASPA's price moving forward. So next on the list here, I am going to go out on a limb and say Coinbase is going to list KASPA somewhere between Q2 and Q4 of 2025. I know that's a decent sized window, but in the scheme of things, it's really not that big of a window. I don't have much to back that claim, except for the fact that there have been a few KASPA ambassadors that have stated that Coinbase and Binance are integrated and ready to go with a spot listing. Okay? They didn't say that it's 100% going to happen, but behind the scenes, they have already done what needs to be done in order to make a listing happen. So I think it's just a matter of time before Coinbase actually does list KASPA. And again, very big exchange, biggest in the US, and will bring in a lot of trading volume, a lot of people into the potential KASPA ecosystem. Next, Crypto.com, I also believe is going to list KASPA, though I haven't heard anything at all about them. They're kind of sitting under the radar right now. I believe that's going to happen between Q1 and Q4 of 2025 next year. I have nothing to base this off of except for my gut feeling and my opinion. It's just a prediction, and I think with a Kraken, with a Binance, with a potential Coinbase listing on the horizon, Crypto.com will probably list KASPA. I think that's not going too far out there in the conspiracy theory scenario. And again, I think it's a matter of time with them. And they will randomly surprise us with a listing somewhere in the next 3 quarters. Next up, Robinhood. Robinhood will not list KASPA. That is what I'm going to predict. Robinhood is kind of more of a stock exchange for new people in the market, younger people. And as far as their crypto listings, they don't have very many. They have kind of some meme coins, popular meme coins, and some popular L1s, and just kind of your normie coins. KASPA does not fit into that box yet, and therefore Robinhood, in my opinion, is not going to list KASPA this cycle. It could happen in a future cycle, but this cycle, I don't think it's going to happen. That being said, that doesn't necessarily mean the price can't pump to the moon with all these other listings, right? Robinhood would just be, potential icing on the cake on top of Coinbase, but it's not going to make that big of a difference. We're going to get plenty of bigger exchange listings. We don't even need Robinhood at this point. The next thing that's going to happen is Q1 of next year, the Crescendo upgrade is going to be done, and we're going to have 10 blocks per second on chain, and things are going to be extremely fast, and that is going to get some attention from other people out there as far as the speed, scalability, and on top of that would be decentralization. And I think at that point in time, it's going to open up some people's eyes to the fact that there is a chain out there, block DAG out there, that is miles and miles faster than anything else in the crypto space. And next, smart contracts, native smart contracts, I believe will actually be implemented in Q4, right before the end of the bull cycle, right before Bitcoin and all other crypto tops. I believe that smart contracts will be implemented in that time frame, right before the peak at the end of the cycle. I also don't have anything to base that on because the team is pretty quiet when it comes to that. I know they're working on it, but Casperbot, I believe, has given funding to fund smart contracts as well. So maybe they get done a little faster than we thought. I don't know. I don't know if money makes a difference, because when it's all said and done, it has to be technically sound, right? And money probably helps, but I don't know how fast they can move it along based on the technical aspect of things. But I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say that Q4 2025, we are going to see native smart contracts go live and bloom on top of the KASPA ecosystem. Lastly, KASPA from this point forward will at least 20x. And what that means is a little bit over $3 at the top of the cycle. It could go higher, but I don't see any scenario where we top out below $3 because of everything that I just mentioned with major tier 1 exchange listings, with the crescendo update of 10 blocks per second, making it hands down the fastest chain in the crypto space, and native smart contracts launching potentially Q4 of next year, right before cycle top. I think that a 20x from today's price at, need to refresh the page here, at 16.87 cents is going to give you a little bit over $3, I believe, if I did that math correctly, at cycle top. I would love to see it go higher, but that's my base case, is roughly a 20x from today's price, bringing it a little bit over $3 for the cycle. All of these things that I just said, except for the Kraken listing, because obviously that did happen already, are just predictions and a timeline that I think things are going to happen moving forward over the next year before the market cycle ends in potentially Q4 of 2025. And I am making this video and I am throwing all these predictions out there because I believe that they are all going to happen, but I also want you guys to hold my feet to the fire on this, because this video will never come down, and there's going to be a lot of fudders out there, probably in the comment section down below. They're going to tell me KASPA is dead, because they've been doing that on every video up until now for a while now, since KASPA's price hasn't moved very much in the last year. I want to look back a year from now, and I want to look and see how many of these catalysts actually happened, and roughly when they happened via this timeline that I just laid out. And I'll take the heat if some of it doesn't happen. I'm not guaranteeing any of it happening, but I'll also take the credit if and when all of these things do happen. So that's what I expect moving forward from this point forward. And let me know what you guys think actually down in the comment section, because I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts on any of that I just mentioned. If there's things that you think I'm right about, if there's things that you think I'm definitely wrong about, let me know down in the comment section below. And before I go, guys, for any of you guys who don't know, make sure you check out my website, merch shop, Cat Daddy's Closet. The link is down in the description, as well as it's linked, the store itself is linked to YouTube now. You should be able to see it, but we've got lightweight, heavyweight shirts, we've got drinkware, glassware, some pillows, some stickers. Hoodies are not available yet, but they will be soon. And shipping only in the US right now, because I didn't realize it was so difficult to get international shipping out of the US. And so as of right now, we're still working on that. It will be available at some point, but as of right now, only products only ship in the US, and it's free shipping in the US for all products. So go check it out. Get yourself some awesome KASPA merch, and that is another way that you guys can support me. It's much appreciated. So in the meantime, guys, continue to pack your damn bags before it's too late. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.